Hello, welcome in Aries. This is for the initiated ones, the chosen ones, the light workers, those with eyes to see. Okay, I'm going to be looking into messages from your guides, potentially hidden or secret knowledge that the higher beings want you to be aware of at this time. All right, then we're going to be looking into loot energies. That is what you're manifesting, money, situations, whatever. Then we're going to look at love messages, and then we're going to look at the oracle cards just to close out. All right, so I'm going to get started now. Hope you're all doing well. If you are chosen, initiated, or a light worker, hit that subscribe button. There are no doubt lots of gems in my videos for you coming up over the following months. All right, now let's see ancestor messages for Aries. Ancestor messages for our chosen Aries. Ancestor messages, guides, higher self messages for Aries. Okay, we've got the King of Swords here. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, straight away I can feel the energy of this. They want you to be really razor sharp focused on what it is you're trying to manifest. They want you to be 100% self-reliant. Now that doesn't mean you can't deal with people, whatever, but it means that you're not reliant on anyone. Okay, this is just you getting your money right, feeling secure in the world, knowing that you can stand on your own 2 feet fully. Okay, it's really important for them to get the message across to you that they want you clear on that focus point. Okay, what you're focusing on, what you want to achieve, what you want to create, and to not be distracted here. Okay, not to be distracted by, okay, they're telling me parties, not to be distracted by the stuff that goes on in the 3D. If you're here for a mission, if you're here to work for spirit, or you're here to work for the Godhead, then you need to be 100% sure of who you are and 100% self-sufficient. All right, they want you really clear on that. Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. See, I feel like there are people coming in to distract you. I feel like there's a lot of activity that it might be really attractive when this person comes around your house or calls you. Okay, there's lots of like romantic distractions. I feel parties, friends who want to pull you, you know, to go here or do this. But I feel like you've really, with the King and the Queen of Swords here, I feel like you've really got to be so intellectually focused right now. This is not letting your feelings pull you off your path. Okay, Aries, this is quite a clear message. It's like turn your back on all those distractions. You see, she's got her back turned to any of these frivolous little distractions. Now again, the guides are telling me that it's so easy for us to be distracted by shiny things and, you know, happy times and all that sort of thing. It's not to say you can't have fun, but I feel like you've really got to get certain things sorted first. All right, you need to consecrate who you are. You need to concretize who you are. You need to make it solid first, and then operate from that place of being who you truly are. And then they're going to loosen up on you a bit, Aries. All right. Okay, yeah, we've got the Emperor and the Five of Swords. All right. This is about you really hanging tight. This is about you really being stable here, even in the midst of chaos. All right. They want you to really remember who you are and really remember that you do create your own reality. So thought by thought, day by day, energy by energy, the energy we put into things, it creates more of that going forward for us. And they really want you to be very calm and stable, very authoritative. All right, really know thyself, really know who you are, and don't budge on anything here. Okay, because you might get people trying to fight with you, cause chaos. You might even get people offering you things that look pretty on the surface. All right, shiny, pretty things. But I feel like you've really got a mission here to get your finances where they need to be really self-sufficient, okay, and to really be in charge and in control of your own destiny. The Emperor is all about the experience of the mind. It's about what we created before showing up in our reality. So we always know what energies we've put in and what we've alchemized in our reality by what we're currently experiencing. It's evidence constantly. Every moment of the day that you experience is evidence of what you conjured up beforehand. All right, and they really want you to know this. We've got the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So with the Emperor and the Empress and the Queen and the King of Swords, it's really like you being everything you need for yourself. And there's a real sense of you balancing out, yeah, the masculine and the feminine aspects, but it's also about this self-sufficiency, to know that you don't need anyone's approval. You don't need to be involved in any group. You don't need to be involved in any 3D type situations. All right, you've really got to have that solid faith in yourself if you really want to be a real good alchemist, if you're really chosen, if you're really a light worker, if you're really working for spirit. You've got to do things differently. You're not supposed to be like everybody else. All right, nice energy, powerful. King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is kind of like, this is about those with the best hearts, those who've been initiated lifetime to lifetime, those who've had past lives, who come in this lifetime with certain knowledge, okay, certain downloads, certain blueprints. This is about us getting to that point where we're financially secure enough so that our energy starts to compete with the opposing energy, right? The chaos causing energy. You could call them, I don't want to call them anything generic, but the ones who are trying to pull everyone away from the Godhead, all right? We're trying to raise people up back home. So it is a spiritual warfare thing. And we need all our soldiers to be rich. We need all our soldiers to be wealthy. We need people to realize that money is spirituality. And there's nothing wrong with having loads of currency and making that currency from a place of authority, from a place of good-heartedness, because we really need to tip the scales here. Now, it's funny as well, we've got the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Emperor, Empress. It is reminding me of those scales, right? Balancing out those scales. That's it. That's what they're trying to get across here. Really balance out your scales and don't be distracted. You know what your mission is. You know what you've had in mind recently, and you know what you're trying to achieve. So this is really confirmation that as long as you keep yourself balanced and you don't get distracted, you've got a lot of loot, you've got a lot of comfort, you've got a lot of beautiful things coming in. And that stability of finances and that stability in yourself and that self-value and that glowing energy that you're trying to achieve or have achieved, that is how we help the world nowadays. Things have changed in the modern times, all right? The Lightworkers have come in covering a lot more bases, all right? Because you know what they did to Jesus. You know what they do to people. So we've had to come in soldiered up. We've had to come in with a balance of masculine and feminine, yeah, but also with a balance of light and dark, okay? So a lot of us have got quite ferocious shadows to defend ourselves. You know, we were born into storylines and situations that were awfully chaotic, but it's given us a sense of being our own boss, being our own authority. Like if you had no one to raise you and you had to raise yourself, of course, no one gets to be your boss now you're an adult. You see what I'm saying? You know, we are our own authority, okay? And we only answer to the Godhead, to the Most High, to source energy, whatever you want to call it, to our higher selves. And all those that are on our team, right? Okay, Six of Cups. So yeah, we've got a lot of bounty. We've got a lot of loot. We've got a lot of, you could call it currency, all right? Which will come in the form of money, but we've got a lot of energy stored up in our vortex, stored in the Akash, you could say. I mean, the Akash is more about knowledge, but we've got a lot of energy stored non-physically, that once we align ourselves to who we truly are, and we really have that confidence and we really start flowing, it will come back into your reality. Now, these are achievements, things that you've achieved in other lifetimes as well, with the Six of Cups coming out here. Temperance. All right, so again, back to this idea of partying and whatever else, or socialization. I feel like this Knight of Cups really represents like social offers, all right? Now, it can be tempting when you're chosen or you're a light worker or whatever. No doubt you really appreciate any time someone's nice to you, because you've probably been targeted a lot by those who are under negative influence, all right? So those who are on the other team, those who like chaos and low vibration and want to keep everything 3D on a 3D Monopoly board. This is saying just balance things out nicely, all right? It's not that you can't socialize. It's just that you want to pick very carefully who you socialize with. You want to know the balance of their soul. You want to know what they're all about. And you want to be quite discerning here. Temperance is about healing. It's also about alchemy. It's also about balancing out your body. I feel like people might be encouraging you to drink or whatever. Spirit wants you to avoid that as much as you can, because you need to keep your cells resonating at a certain level and a certain frequency. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, you know, If you need some encouragement to cut off the dead wood, to cut out low vibrational people, here's your confirmation. Queen of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Be harsh, be brutal. Don't hesitate. Don't let your good heart work against you, okay? If you know what someone is, trust yourself. Trust that you're a good person. Trust that you work for the Godhead, and you're going to have a lot of chaos causes trying to come in. You know, people with bad intent, you know, people on the other team. And don't be afraid to cut them off, all right? You stand in the light of truth, and you stand in the light of victory, and you stand in the light of this beautiful swords energy, truth, clarity, wisdom, all right? And Spirit really wants you to trust in that. Trust your own judgment, trust your own discernment. Page of Cups. Yeah, again, it's almost like some of the offers you get that do look pretty on the surface and do look almost like, you know, they're from friends and they're from people who care about you. It almost looks to me like some of these are literally people who are so adept at wearing a mask, right? At wearing a false mask, that sometimes they can even trick the psychics, all right? They can even make us second guess our instincts, and our instincts are pretty damn good. But when someone is clever enough to genuinely build up some nice energy to use it for bad, you've got to be careful and watch those ones who come all iced up like a little cupcake, you know, with their nice words. And because you want to see the best in people, right? If you're a light worker, if you work for Spirit, you want to see the best in people, and you want to think that they've got your best interests at heart, or at least that they like you. But this is telling me here that someone you know could come dressed up all pretty, offering you fun times and good times and acting like they like you, but they are on the other team, all right? There are lots of distractions out there, so this is a heads up to not be distracted by that which seems on the surface to be so lovely, all right? It could be dressed up real nice, could be the prettiest parcels and energies that these people bring. But look at this, we've got victory. We've got Six of Wands with the Emperor here. So you remembering the only authority over your life is you and your higher self is really what you need to do, Aries, okay? Six of Wands, it's all about fire. It's all about royalty. It's that Leo energy. It's knowing you are the king or queen or sovereign of your own life, of your own being. And no one gets to decide anything for you. No one gets to tell you you're wrong. And if they do, they need to ask themselves, you know, what makes me think that I know? You know, there's a lot of people out there. I often get told, oh, you just need to tone it down a bit, or you just need to do this, or you just need to do that. And you know what? I think they need to tone it up a bit. And I would, you know, I'll say to them, what makes you think you're doing it right and I'm doing it wrong? And the answer is normally, well, most of British society is doing it this way, and therefore I'm going to tell you, you need to do it this way. It's like, yeah, but I'm a leading edge mindset. So maybe you should copy me a bit more. Maybe you should be a bit more potent. Maybe you should be a bit more fun. Maybe you should be a bit stronger. Maybe you should have a bit more of a stronger essence instead of trying to water mine down. And that's sort of the vibe I'm getting here. This is real royal energies here with the Emperor and the Six of Wands, all right? Really strong, powerful energies for our initiated Aries out there. And you'll know who you are, okay? Because I'm holding a certain frequency right now. Speaking directly to the chosen ones, okay? You will know who you are if this is for you. Okay, I'm going to use my compass cards, my initiated ones, compass cards, so that we can find even more messages that you will need to know. They're telling me to tell you under the radar, all right? So I don't know if that's relevant for someone. Maybe you've got to keep something under the radar, be a bit more secretive, be a little bit more private in the way you do things or deal with things. I feel like it's to do with the Six of Wands, like any victories you have, keep it quiet. A lot of the time you don't want to show your hand, all right? Read The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene. And most people, they're hard bloody work, you know? So just keep yourself on your throne, keep yourself in your authority. I mean, you're showing up in your own reading, Aries, the Emperor, right? Solid, stable, courageous, knowing who you are. You're a boss and you're relaxed with it. Because a real boss, they don't have to prove they're a boss to anyone. They know they're victorious. They know their power. All right, we've got animal self coming out with the compass card. So this may have something to do with you acknowledging the animal part of your being, you could benefit highly, and I mean highly, from doing a guided meditation, all right, to find out what your animal spirit guide is. Mine's a wolf. Mine came out as a wolf. That's not to say you can't download other blueprints and imprints for other essences and energies when it comes to the animal world, because we can download quite a lot, but my main one is a wolf. And I feel like Spirit's telling you to find out what yours is and really integrate that into your being via acknowledging it and appreciating it and acknowledging that lovely, raw, natural energy that it will bring you, all right? Don't be fooled by the 3D where they call us people. That's just a label our minds put onto things. We are ethereal beings, and we are hybridizations of what the best label I could give it is we're half animal, half alien, and we're mixed into a most divine being, an ethereal being. But there's something here about you acknowledging this animal self, maybe getting out in nature more, finding out what your animal spirit guide is via meditations, guided meditations. There's loads of good ones on YouTube. Maybe you've got to regulate yourself, maybe you've got to regulate yourself somehow. You know, if you've had a lot of people coming at you trying to give you PTSD, that's their number one thing, right? To just wreck your nervous system, to keep you off your divine path. You might have to do a bit of healing. There could be a bit of temper involved, all right? Aries has got a powerful, fiery nature. So you might have to take cold baths, do something you need to do to sort of soothe this animal nature of yours. You're going to know how this resonates, all right? But definitely something about your animal self, maybe being more sensual, you know, acknowledging that, you know, we have animal instincts and urges. There's something here about that. All right, we've got vibrational currency. Okay, so this is all about your thoughts being powerful. This is all about what you say to people being powerful. This is about the energy that you give out is currency. So what you choose to focus on ripples out into eternity, all right? This is about you valuing yourself and who you spend time with and how you spend time, because it creates your reality going forward, all right? It's like that infinity symbol. We're always creating forward, and then it comes back. So we create, it comes back. We create, it comes back, all right? Very metaphysical. 12th house, okay, there could be something about your psychological state, rearranging your psychological state to see things more occultistically, to realize the true nature and fabric of the universe and realize how powerful you are within it. You can be, do, and have whatever you want. It's just allowing it's finding a way to hypnotize yourself into the true universal laws. So we're deprogramming ourselves from all the conditioning we've had in the reality we were born into, and finding our power and finding out the true laws and the true energies and, you know, our truth as sovereign beings. The Emperor is the ultimate in the tarot, okay? When you get to Emperor status, that means you've realized the true nature of reality. Tarot was never really supposed to be used for divination. It was supposed to be used so we could go step by step, learning how to manifest our own reality. All right, and that was back when there was just major arcana. So we're talking, what, 22 cards. The Emperor represents someone who really has become sovereign. Okay, it's not just about a man who's got control and power. No, the Emperor is the experience of the mind for all beings who've reached the sovereign status. And I feel like you're going to get there, or you are there with the Six of Wands. It's like you've got hidden knowledge. You get it, right? You get what tarot is really for. You get that there are keys and codings everywhere, like everywhere, and distractions everywhere, all right? Not a lot of people get to true Emperor status. Not a lot of people at all. The majority of people literally, like, they may get to king status, all right? And it's reminding me of Marilyn Manson's song, Slave Only Dreams to Be King. Because in the 3D, they all want to be kings and queens. All right, they don't have any idea that you know, they hit the roof. They get to the top of the pyramid, perhaps, but their minds can't conceive of anything more than that. And I feel like yours can, all right? I got tingles when I started speaking about slave only dreams to be king. because I don't want to be a king of a 3D world. I want to be free in the 5D. Okay, and that's what sovereignty really is, being free in a 5D mindset. Okay, we've got ground zero coming out. There may be a need for you to wipe the slate clean, all right, in some way. And we've got oracle. So I feel like spirit wants you to really cleanse your temple here, okay, because there are probably messages that want to come in through your mindset, okay, with you as a human aerial picking up on all sorts of information, dimensionally, akashically, from your guides, from other beings, non-physical beings, okay. There's messages that they want you to put out, that they want you to acknowledge, to download into your being here. Anything else, spirit? Anything else? 11th house. Yeah, again, friends, okay. Review your friendships here. There's also a mindset. I'm going to clarify this 12th house in a sec. Exalted. All right. So this is almost like, not in a mean way, but this is like you making sure you don't get distracted with the wrong 3D minded friends, because your mind is exalted and you need to leave room and leave space for initiated beings to join in with you on your timeline and on your pathways. Tell me about the 12th house. Witch. All right, there could be some sort of energy that's affecting you psychologically. You might not even realize that this mindset or this way of thinking is not really part of your real essence or who you're really truly meant to be. I feel like someone, perhaps in childhood, whatever, someone's kind of projected some energy at you that you've taken on, all right, that you need to let go of or analyze or see objectively. A couple more for Aries. All right, we've got Lilith. Independent energy, dark feminine energy, most misunderstood energy here, most misunderstood. And we've got a home base coming out. So yeah, be comfy in your own space again, like this Empress says. Be comfy in your own space, be happy in your own power. All right, don't be afraid to be in your dark feminine energies if you need to be. All right, they're there to protect you. They're there so that people don't get to walk all over you. All right, but we've got Oracle and Witch here. I'm sensing some real powerful feminine energy here. All right, and you know, we get targeted a lot. Initiated beings get targeted because it's part of the game we play. It's like playing a game of Grand Theft Auto. People are going to shoot at you. It's that simple. I'm going to clarify this 12th house energy even more. 12th house, please, Spirit. Okay, we've got the 6 of Wands again, all right? Beautiful, Aries, beautiful. So, I feel like you're going to conquer a mindset, or you have conquered a mindset, all right? And this is to do with creating your own reality. This is to do with the light work that you do. This is to do with you being initiated, you being chosen. All right, I'm going to quickly look into love energies, and then I'm going to get on with the oracle cards. Okay, can we have love energies for our chosen ones, our Aries chosen ones? Can we have love energies for our initiated ones? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we've got the 6 of Swords, movement away from chaos. All right, 9 of Pentacles again. Yeah, so this is about you leaving the chaos behind, cutting the chaos out and finding victory. All right, you've got the 9 of Pentacles twice here, finding victory in your own singular strength. All right, Spirit's telling me sometimes you're much stronger when you stand alone than when you're in a group, because the group can water down your energies. All right, and you don't want to be watered down, Aries. You want to be in your full power, victorious. Move away from weak 3D brainwashed people. You don't need it, you don't want it. You've got a reality to create. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so it's all about you getting comfortable, you knowing your value, you getting really comfortable financially, all right, which is going to obviously make your light work way more powerful. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. All right, this is all about you knowing that you're fully entitled to get your loot here. I mean, I did ask about love, and I got the Six of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, movement away and being single, all right? But I feel like once you do get to this Nine of Pentacles status, which is an energetic status, you're going to find the perfect person, okay? You have got the Ten of Pentacles energy coming up. But for right now, you can't be with anyone who's not initiated. You can't be with anyone who's not on your wavelength, okay? But trust me, if you have faith in yourself and you stick to those Nine of Pentacles energies, yeah, you're going to get there. Just don't sit around waiting for relationships, which I doubt you do anyway, because you're initiated. But just know that you have a tribe, a soul tribe. You have the perfect group of initiated ones that will be merging timeline to timeline with you, okay? And we've got the World here and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck again. All right, so you need to create a whole new world here, Aries. I feel like you really do need to kind of realize that you're not the average human being. You are initiated, and you are, how can I put this? I'm going to sound mean here, but you're not meant to have friends who are 3D minded friends, because you're entitled to have friends who are actually friends, and someone can't be your friend if they don't understand you and they don't know who you are and what you're all about. And I feel like if you just have the courage, the confidence, the self-assuredness, the regality, all right, that royal essence, if you stick to that, then I feel like you're gonna get everything you want with this Ten of Pentacles showing up with the World, and you're gonna really enjoy the new world you're in with the initiated beings. It's like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle needs other Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's nothing personal. It's just you can't get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle hanging around with, you know, regular humans. It just wouldn't feel, it just isn't fair on that turtle, you know. So your crew, your pack, your other initiated ones will be there, but you've got to hold the signal of who you truly are, and then you'll find them. Right, we've got the energy is gaining momentum here. So something you're doing, I guess it's business, work, something to do with money, you're getting there, all right? You are building momentum. Have faith in that which is unseen, all right? And keep that faith, all right? Keep that knowing, okay? Even when you're not looking at the oven, the cake's still baking, all right? So just because we can't see what's cooking up in the background, that energy is powerful. The non-physical energies are backing you. They're behind you, supporting you. And it's getting there. Okay, we've got a win-win outcome as forecast. Again, I feel like this is this Ten of Pentacles energy. You being yourself helps and benefits so many others who also crave for you to be yourself, all right? So there's people out there who their heart is waiting for you, and that's with friendships, that's with relationships, that's with little souls that want to be born through you or from you. All right, so this is all sort of written in the Akash, that you stick to your guns, know thyself, and wait for your real soul tribe here, all right? Because you're so much more powerful when your minds merge together and you all think in the same way. Again, I'm going to refer to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One turtle alone is one turtle alone, but four turtles, they're a powerful little group, right? And it gets that metaphysical power. When the mindsets are all aligned in the same way, that's when you start doing real powerful magic, real powerful creation. All right, one more please, Spirit. Be bold and make the first move. All right, so if you need a little kick up the butt, here it is. All right, you've got that energy, you've got that juju, you've got that va-va-voom, you've got what it takes here. And definitely, like, we've had 2 Six of Wands here, so there's something that you're going to be greatly successful in. And savor your life here. Savoring your life helps with the success, right? I feel like you've had a lot of distractions around, whether they come disguised as friends or whether they are blatantly argumentative. I feel like you've had a lot of distractions, and you've got something big, all right? You've got something mega that's going to make you a huge amount of currency, a huge amount of money, put you in a really privileged position to do your light work and to be who you are and to work for the Godhead the way you're supposed to. All right, I'm going to pick from the Ancestor deck main messages for my Aries here. Main messages for Aries. I feel like some of you need to build an altar. If you haven't already, make yourself an altar. Take yourself seriously. It's a big responsibility to realize we create our own realities. But once those fears go away, once that lower animal self, once you soothe that lower animal self and you realize, wow, it's actually a beautiful thing to create my own reality, you know. It's not for the faint of heart. It's only for the initiated. But I feel like one of you needs to build an altar, okay, and realize you're exalted. You've got something about your mindset that is so illuminated, all right, which is why you've probably had a lot of people try and sow doubt into your mind. Some of the most illuminated people, they've took a lot in the 3D. They get a lot of people targeting them. So you can almost end up feeling the opposite of what you are. You can almost end up feeling like, well, I don't have anything to offer. They can make you feel like a piece of shit. But it's that animal self that gets hurt by the things that happen, all right? Our higher self doesn't get hurt by those things. It doesn't. It's pure, the pure essence of us. But yeah, there could be some damage here, all right? There could be a mindset that isn't serving you because people have tried to pull you down. Well, I'm here to remind you, you are initiated, you are wonderful, you are strong, and you're exalted here. Oracle, witch. Don't let them pull you down into lower mindsets. It's a trick, okay? It's hypnosis to make you unconfident, to make you doubt yourself. Get yourself back up. Get yourself back up to that higher self level. Exalt your mindset again. Pull yourself back up. Remind yourself who you truly are. Let's see what the ancestors have got to say about this. Spirit of initiation. Wow. So I feel like you might have been on the verge of there are mindsets where you know the magic of the universe and you know who you truly are, and then something distracts you and pulls you back down. Well, this is confirmation telling you you are an oracle, you are chosen, you do have powerful energies that want to work through you, deity level energies. And you can do that from home for a lot of you. All right, all these pentacles showing up, the Emperor twice, the Six of Wands twice. You were born to be a winner, Aries. You were born to be initiated. You were born to show people a new way. You were born to be different. You were born to be powerful. And you were born to be initiated here with the Spirit of initiation. Let me pull one more. One more for Aries. Don't let these people trick your mind, because the human brain is very hypnotic. All right, yeah, Dancer of Fear. Yeah, listen, only those with eyes to see. All right, only those with eyes to see, the heart to feel, and the essence truly to really get back up to their higher self over and over and over again. When the world pulls you back down to 3D over and over again, it's only the initiated ones who can keep rising up over and over again, past that fear. All right, we've all got it, past that animal self that is full of fear, past science, even those mindsets we go in when we linearize our minds. We need to etherealize our minds, get excited, get happy, get back in touch with the higher self. Really know that we can pull so much power into this realm if we just turn the other cheek away from what is trying to distract us from our greatness, and not give a damn if people think we're crazy, because they don't know what you know. They're not exalted, they're not illuminated, they're not supposed to know what you know, they're not supposed to understand you. All they're supposed to do is cause chaos and stop the evolution and the ascension of our world, because they love it, they're comfy in the 3D. Well, I'm not, and I don't think you are, Aries, all right? We've got bigger and better things to create. Let's pull one more. You've got to remember, no one else can reassure you that what you know is right, okay? Maybe me, but, now that you found my channel or whatever, but you have to be willing to do it alone and have no one agree with you, no one understand you, no one get it at all. They just don't get it. They don't have the eyes to see. It takes a rare being to understand the invisible mechanisms of the universe, all right, and really trust themselves. Shaman of Courage. Perfect. Ancestor of Hope on the bottom of the deck. This is all about having that courage, which I know you've got, Aries. You are the ram, all right? So the lamb in you might feel fearful, but the ram in you doesn't give a flying bee's knees, yeah, about that fear, all right? It's all about hypnotizing yourself back to your higher self, finding that courage and making that loop. All right. Lots of love, Aries. Hit that subscribe button if you're initiated. We'll be doing more like this. Lots of love.